Greetings, everyone. How are you all doing today? Today we are continuing the series that I started last week, and it is about the TimeBlazr way of setting your goals. For those of you who missed last week, just go back and on YouTube or the various channels to find the replay for that, and that will definitely get you caught up. So the TimeBlazr system is a system that I created a few years back, and it is a system that's a personalized timing calendar. I'm so excited about sharing this and the new iterations that we have added on since its inception. And it is based on your birth chart. So you can start personalizing your activities to help you make informed decisions. Now, if you are new to my community, hello, my name is Kathleen. I am a business feng shui master, astrologer, and the creator of the TimeBlazr. And so I will get us started by asking you to do one empowering step right now. And that is to download your free personalized TimeBlazr. So all you need to do is go to free30timetrial.com and you'll get 30 days of the system that I'm going to be showing you leading up to my webinar that's going to be on March the 15th. It's a free webinar to show you how to use this empowering system. And so this is your first step. You got to download that chart. Okay, now, secondly, what we're going to want to do is we are going to just talk about the agenda that we've talked about so far. So as I said last week, I just did a very quick navigation just so you can see some of the things that we're going to be doing. And here's our agenda for the rest of the time. So today we're going to talk about the day, year, and month view. And why would that be important? Well, the year view is obviously going to help you with your annual planning. Remember, this is a personalized calendar so that you have your milestone activities due on a certain day versus just randomly choosing a day and then you find all this effort you put into all of your webinars or your books, presentations, things like that, and you get crickets. Okay, so then the month view is getting it a little bit more distilled down to like how can we choose good days, and then it gets very empowering once you get into the day view, and I'll show you all of those views briefly today. So this is the month view. I'm going to start there. This is a standard view, and I want you to understand that the TimeBlazr has a base, if you will, for each individual. So there is going to be some programming that you're going to see in here that is similar, and then you're going to see some things that are going to get very exciting very quickly once you get that personalized. And that's really the only system we sell is the personalized. Why? Because it is, you're going to see the results that way. You don't need to know a lot about astrology. You don't need to know a lot about the Chinese metaphysics. We've thought about that for you. So what you need to do is have an idea that you can launch and monetize, as well as, you know, the expertise and you know, you need to do the business end of it. You need to do the business plan, the marketing plan, those kinds of things. And then I'm going to help you integrate this most empowering piece of personalized calendaring to help you get the results that you are achieving. So I say that I do the yin and yang in business. I help you with the inside. You have to do the action yang side. So it's all about, you know, really being very mindful about how you're choosing certain dates and times. All right, so you're going to start seeing, you know, different colors show up. We're going to go these piece by piece. But again, I'm just showing you, and what I tell all of my clients to do about mid-month, they've already done their year planning, right, is to start choosing good days within each month to do your important milestone activities, okay? All right, and I'm gonna show you this also live on site so you can see the difference between a personalized and the standard. So you can see this is just green and white days, and And we've got, we're broadcasting today. It is on it's the beginning of the rabbit month. So that's one little intricacy that you're going to have to understand, that the month of March, or the rabbit month, is going by the animals in the zodiac, will start anywhere from the 3rd even up to the 9th of a month. And so the beginning of this month in the Chinese calendar is on the 6th. Okay, so today's the first day of the rabbit month in the year of the rabbit, and that has a significance as well. But we'll talk about that in the live webinar and beyond. Okay, so then we've got the sample day, and I just randomly chose a couple of days. Again, this is the standard view, and what I mean by standard, there is a lot of different systems programmed into the TimeBlazr, but what we're trying to do is, get you the most base information, as in what days are going to be the most powerful. Well, I have indicated it by color coding it and saying, you know what? If there is some green color on where it says favorable, it might say excellent, it might say fair, it's going to arrive at a certain benchmark that's going to say, okay, the day is vibrant enough that we can do some very interesting things with the day. Now, conversely, on the right-hand side of the screen, where it says unfavorable day, you are going to see that it's pretty void of like this vibrant color that you see in the day. So the difference is the day is unstable. It did not reach a certain criteria. Therefore, it is now going to start diminishing your results because the energy is wobbly. It's unstable. Okay. So all throughout the year, you're going to see, and now I'm going to just show you the year view. Again, this is a sample calendar. It already does have some personalization in this particular calendar, but you're going to start seeing where, there's going to be certain months that, if we look back at February, there were only a couple of days in February that were worth using. But are they good for you? That's something to be determined. And with my system, I'm going to even show you how to use some of those unfavorable days, because there's always pockets within a day that you can find times to do some important activities. But let's face it, all of us have days where we have tasks to do that are more mundane tasks every day. And it shouldn't be every day that you're launching something, because let's face it, that's always yang, 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 yang. And we need to bring in the balance with the yin. Sometimes you need to create some content. Sometimes you need to attend to accounting, or sometimes, it's things like that you need to take care of. So those are the days that you use for your more, I'm going to say, mundane tasks. You need to run errands and things like that. Don't use a vibrant day to do those kinds of things. So it's bringing a little bit more awareness to your energy and how you vibrate with each and every day. If you start tapping into, wow, yesterday was really rough, and then today all of a sudden it's bright and shiny. Well, your energy is, if you would tune into it, it will start guiding you on better and opportune times for you. But I have a system that will help and assist you along the way. All right, so now I want to take you over to the TimeBlazr site, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that I can demonstrate just very quickly. Again, now we're looking at the site that is with personalization. I'm not going to do any of the changes in the calendar, because there's a lot of different searches that we can do. But what I am planning on doing is just telling you some of the big differences between a standard and the personalized view that will show up on each of those day, month, year view that I talked to you about. All right, so as you can see, today is a really nice day. at the time of our recording here. So what we have, and I'm just going to go right into the day. And you can start seeing that there's stars that are showing up, that this is for this particular person, and this is just a demo site. And it's not mine, but it is a demo site. It's a 5-star day for this person. And so that's one indication of personalization. Then there's also, I'm indicating for you where there are some more vibrant days, if you will, or hours, excuse me. And the vibrant hours are going to show you that, wow, between 11 and 1 for this person is actually a pretty vibrant time. So if you are going to do some sort of launch, this would be a great time to do that. Now, there's a lot of information on the day view, and we're going to get into that as we move along. But just know, once you download your own personalized view, you can start going over. I would say just head on over to this training tab, and then, start looking into some of these guidebooks and things like that. Just start playing around with it. It will really help you. Okay, so this is, like I said, we want to start looking at days that are the most vibrant. So again, when I go back to the month view, what I always tell my clients is look for, based on what you're trying to accomplish that month. And if you can accomplish one distinct step minimum on your big goals for the year, we're already in the month of March at the time of this recording. So if you start working on one step of each of those 3 top goals, I actually prefer that you have one really juicy goal and really accomplish that. But if you are going to choose those 3 goals, choose days that will be supportive of helping you get there. So for today, what I'd like you to do with your own TimeBlazr, once you've downloaded it, is to choose an activity based on the most stars and the most icons, whether you know what they mean or not. That's your homework. And then I want you to put into the chat below, or the comments below, what is it that you're going to be working on? You can tell me what your goal is, or maybe you could just say, I'm writing a funnel and I'm going to be doing it on March the 15th, or I'm launching my program on March the 15th. And then we'll talk about other ways that we can get you to, for the marketing and things like that. But, let's just say you haven't this system yet. And remember, the green and the white, just with the names of the types of days, we'll get into those as we move along as well. But let's just say that, your big project that you've been working on, let's say for maybe even a year or more, and you decide that you're going to launch it, and it ended up being the 16th. We're going to pull the trigger and we're going to say we're going to launch it on that day. Oh my Lord. Can you imagine launching on a destruction day? That is not supportive of a launch. You're taking something down instead of building something up. So those are the things that you're just going to need to learn. But I can already tell you, though, that for this person, yes, there are a couple of stars, sprinkled throughout only on the good energy that I'll say, okay, you can use it, but use it for how the day was intended. Okay. And again, we'll talk about all of those values, and there's 12 different types of values. So again, we want to be looking at the year for your big planning for the year, if you will. Remember, this is where you're doing your big brush strokes. I want to accomplish this. I want to do a launch. I want to publish my book. I want to, maybe purchase a new program. Maybe you want to bring on a new team member. All of those things, the TimeBlazr can support you. And they also will tell you when not to do something like that destruction day. All right. So, and then again, We're going to be looking at the month view to do your your monthly planning. Again, this is back to that standard view, and then you need to go in, and this is where it gets very interesting. And we'll talk about that as we move along on how I do my yearly, monthly, quarterly, weekly, and daily planning. Okay, I think we are finished up for the day, but I want to tell you what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We're going to specifically talk about those green and white days on how you can use them in a more impactful way, and we'll get into that tomorrow, and that will be the next thing you're going to need to do. So, but I am having that webinar on March the 15th. It's between 1 and 3 p.m. Eastern. So here is the URL which you need to click on. It's bit.ly/TimeBlazr goals. Just type it in just exactly as you see it, and that'll be dropped into the comments. Go ahead and fill out that quick form, and that will get you into the webinar. So there's two things that we need you to do, and that is get your TimeBlazr and then sign up for that webinar. So we appreciate your following today, and we would love, love, love for you to like, comment, and especially share this incredible technology that will help empower each and every one of your goals. All right, see you tomorrow.